This is the plaintiff, Sarah Bennett. She says her son Romeo was walking their dog on a leash, and the defendant's dog, off-leash, attacked, biting her poor little dog, and she had to rush him to the hospital. The defendant cursed his dog out, said he would pay for the vet bill, and now refuses. He thinks he can get away with not paying her, but he doesn't know who he's messing with because she's not going to let him get away with it, and neither will the judge. She's suing for $1,500 for vet bills and gas expenses. This is the defendant, Cleveland Pinckney. He says the plaintiff and her son are lying because her dog was not, he repeats, was not on a leash. It was her dog who approached his, snapping and barking, and all his dog did was defend himself and snap back. There was no bite. The plaintiff started spreading false, malicious information about him around their neighborhood. And if she wants a fight, she's got one. He's accused of a doggy dilemma. The defendant has filed a countersuit for $750 for defamation.
All parties, please use your right hand.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket. The plaintiff says her son Romeo was walking their dog when the defendant's dog was off leash and viciously attacked the dog. The defendant says the plaintiff's dog wasn't on a leash and her dog was the aggressor. It's the case of Bite Me.
Thank you, Douglas.
Yep.
Ms.
Yes,
Bennett, you are suing Mr. Pinckney for $1,500 that you say you are out as a result of his dog biting your dog, correct?
Yes.
You weren't with him. You were the one who was walking the dog.
He was walking.
What's your name?
Romeo.
Okay, Romeo, tell me what happened.
I was coming back inside from walking my dog.
What kind of dog do you have?
A little
I can't hear you.
Chihuahua, little mix.
A Chihuahua mix?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
I was checking my mail at the mailbox, and I had...
Were you indoors? Is the mailbox indoors or
Yes,
outdoors?
it's indoors.
Okay, and had you taken the leash off the dog?
No.
Okay.
I was getting my mail. I had the leash still in my hand, and this other dog came around, and then my dog started growling at his dog. And after that...
Have you ever seen his dog before?
I have.
And what kind of dog is it?
It's a pit bull.
All right, so you see the dog, and is the dog on a leash?
No.
Go on.
I was getting my mail. My dog growled at his dog. Then his dog latched onto my dog and started shaking her. And I was trying to get the dog off of my dog. And a few seconds later, he came in and got the dog off of my dog. And then they had went upstairs.
They didn't go out for their walk?
No.
Did you talk to him and say, hey, your dog bit my dog? Did you guys have any conversation?
I wasn't aware of how bad the bite was, so I didn't really say anything.
Had you ever seen each other in that building?
Yes, multiple times.
Do you know each other? Like, do you
Somewhat.
say, hi, Cleveland? Or no, you're not on a name basis. You just...
I'll say, hey, what's up from here?
But not to stop and talk or anything?
No.
Okay. Have you ever seen that dog off leash before?
I have.
Has that dog ever attacked your dog before this?
No. No, this is the first time.
Has the dog ever attacked any other dog in the building before this?
That I'm not sure about.
Okay. You were there, right?
Yes,
For part of it?
for part.
Okay. So what's going on? You're walking down, your dog is not on a leash, correct?
Well, actually, I was riding the elevator.
Okay.
And I got off the elevator on the elevator closest to the incinerator where you can go through the back stairs and go out the back of the door.
Okay.
My dog AP ran down the stairs.
Why isn't your dog on a leash?
Multiple times I got good control on my
Oh,
dog.
do you? Because
Yeah.
I just heard you tell me how your dog ran downstairs.
When she
Doesn't sound like you have
Oh.
good control. I think you got good control. That's what people who don't have leashes on their pets think. They think they are the man in command. And then this happens, because this happened, right?
I do think that, yeah, it's not true. I'm sorry.
No, you know what I'm saying? Clearly, if this is the first evidence, then if this is not the first evidence, then you're just ignoring the signs. I mean, so the dog runs off, and what do?
I called her name multiple times, and then she came back to where I could see her visually. I then walked down the stairs to see what was she doing down there, because the defendant's son was the one who was actually walking the dog. Neither one of our dogs was on a leash.
So the Chihuahua, according to you, wasn't on a leash either?
No, it was not.
So if the defendant's dog was not on a leash and the plaintiff's dog was on a leash, does the defendant have to pay for the plaintiff's vet bills?
Yes,
Because?
because the dog was the aggressor.
Well, let's say the plaintiff's dog really was yapping and barking and all that, but still on a leash, and the defendant's dog just came over, reacted to it, and bit.
I mean, your dog, your responsibility. You gotta pay for it.
Well, because why?
It's his dog.
Okay, going inside the courtroom.
It was somebody else, like another witness visual that saw an adult that saw it and what actually went
Is that
down.
person here?
He couldn't make it today because
Do you have an affidavit from them?
No, I do not.
Do you have any kind of witness statement where he can corroborate that both dogs were off leash?
All I have is a number that.
Yeah, that's not how it
Could be,
works. All right.
it's not.
Now, both of you have letters that you want me to look at that you want me to consider. Let me see yours first. Hand them to my bailiff.
Thank you.
And in fact, you have a counterclaim against her for $750 for defamation. Tell me about that.
Oh, because I don't appreciate her going around lying on me, saying that my dog is a vicious dog. Her dog snapped at my dog first. And my dog plays with kids. My dog plays with other small dogs smaller than hers. I have proof of my dog being around other dogs and whatnot. But
Can I see your pictures?
Thank you, sir.
Is this the dog in question? What's the dog's name?
AP,
What does AP stand for?
Apocalypse Pink Knee.
Pinkney, your last name. Apocalypse Pinkney. Because it's a pit bull and we're not going to name it Fifi. Your dog is lovely. You got a picture of your Chihuahua you want to show me? Of course you do. Your Chihuahua mix. Okay, so this is after. What is this that I'm looking at? That's the wounds?
Yes,
And how many stitches did they give your dog?
3.
3?
She had 3 stitches, a tube in her, and all that.
Okay. Can I see the vet bills?
You have it.
Muhammad Ali Muffy.
I don't know why they put that there. I'm sorry.
What is your dog's name?
Muffy?
It's not Muhammad Ali Muffy? No. Whose name is Muhammad Ali in
I
your
don't
family?
know.
Anybody? Nobody?
No.
You have no idea why they have Muhammad Ali there?
I don't know.
That's pretty funny. So, just so I have it straight, this is a case about a pit bull named Apocalypse and a little dog named Muffy, right? That's where. How's the dog doing? Fine now?
Yeah, she's pretty good.
Good.
Now.
Was your dog on a leash?
Yes, he was.
Do you have any evidence that their dog has ever been off of a leash?
With me now? No, I do not.
I
Okay,
keep
well,
my
with you
dog
now would be
on-
good because I'm not going home with you. So, yeah. What were you going to say,
I
ma'am?
keep my dog on a leash.
Yeah.
Always. And clean up behind my dog.
Okay. So this is a letter from someone named Christina Keene, who also lives in the building, who says that
yes.
your dog attacked her dog. One day I was coming out of the building to walk my dogs. Before I could get out of the building, she doesn't say what day that one day was.
Right.
Before I could get out of the building, this pit bull went straight for my dogs and starts to try to attack them. This has not only happened once, it has happened twice. Let it be known that the next time I will call the cops. Oh, well. Okay. Wow, it only takes 3 strikes for you to call the cops. This pit bull is a danger not only to other dogs, but to people as well. I've talked to the owner of the pit bull, and all he said was that the dog is a baby and just wants to play. I don't feel safe anytime. You know who this is?
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, she doesn't like you much. Has she talked to you about your dogs? Because she says your dog is always loose.
And then, okay, now this lady right there, who you talking about on that letter, I know her. My dog was only like 3 or 4 months old, but she got these 2 little, they look like my dog went to run up on them and smell them
Yeah,
and
but
whatnot.
your dog, see, that's the point of the leash, sir. Are you like daft? The leash stops the dog from running up to them. And you can't call, well, they're yappy little aggressive dogs. If you have control, you don't understand. The law doesn't care about the nature of the dogs. The only dog that's ever bit me in here after 20 years was a Chihuahua, okay? I'm afraid of Chihuahuas, all right? And pit bulls have a very natural, aggressive tendency, but plus they also do more damage because they lock down and they don't let go. So if they're playing, they do more damage. That doesn't matter. You think I'm sitting here gonna slice and dice whether it was self-defense? That's not what we punish. What we punish is the human behavior. So I have to get to the bottom of whether your dog was loose that day. You say his dog was loose too. They're outraged. They say their dog is never loose. You say, yeah, my dog is always loose. Yeah, I take him off because I have good control. I'm a macho man and I have good control over my dog. And then I got this lady saying your dog is always loose. Well, how do you think this is going to play out? Not good for you. On your counterclaim against her for defamation, 0. She's entitled to have an opinion. And on her claim against you for $1,500, do you have the receipt for gas expenses?
No, I was,
How are you calculating that? Because you can't just pull a figure out of your head.
I didn't.
I am asking you now for proof of gas
I
expenses.
don't have
Do you
them.
have
No,
them?
no,
Gotcha.
I don't. No, I don't.
Got it?
No, I don't. Sorry.
So without proof of gas expenses, you can't get that, but I am finding in your favor in the amount of $1,418.77. Verdict for the plaintiff, 0 on the counterclaim.
Thank you.
So the judge finds for the plaintiff for a little over $1,400. Mr. Pigney, what are you thinking?
It's okay. It's not a problem.
He's angry? Let me ask you this. What are you going to do about your dog? You're going to keep him on a leash? You think so?
Yes.
It's about time you do that?
It's about time. I didn't have the control that I thought I did have.
Obviously. Thank you very much. You must sign some documents on your way out?
All right.
That way.
Have
okay?
a good day.
Okay. Take care. Thank you very much. Ms. Bennett, you think this will help him persuade him to keep his dog on a leash?
No,
You don't think so?
no. Seriously, no.
So what are you going to do?
Just keep, like I walk my dog, and just keep her on a leash like I'm supposed to.
Did it scare you when that happened?
It kind of did, but I hope that he learned from this, that he has to keep his dog on a leash at all times.
I think everybody would agree with you.
Yes.
Well, look, good luck to you. Hope it
Thank
works
you.
out. Okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You did a good job.
Thank you.
Harvey?
I can make this really simple, Doug. If the dog is not on a leash, it is automatic negligence. The fact is, you can prevent dog bites if both dogs are being controlled.